So difficult to say because I already expect a really strong rival that was Dovizioso, and yeah, he was very fast. But maybe the one that surprised more in one part of the season was Jorge Lorenzo, because he was very strong since the Mugello race, and yeah, surprised me because last year he struggled a lot with Ducati, and this year he was very fast. My favorite circuit, or maybe this season, was Aragon, because you know the weekend was so special. We start on Thursday with a Marc Márquez corner. Turn 10 of Aragon was incredible to have a corner in a circuit of World Championship, and then during all weekend I was riding a good way. I won on Sunday, so it was a great weekend. I mean, inside of competition was harder in 17. Why? It's not because in 18 it was the way to start the season. I mean, on 18 I started the season in a very good way. I get advantage, and then it's easier for your confidence, for everything to manage this distance. And for example, in 17, the last part of the season, we were fighting with Dovizioso, and just was between us 10 points, 5 points, 15, and that was much more stressful. But 18 has been, in that aspect, a little bit much better. The defining moment maybe was Aragon. Why? Because the second part of the season, since we started in Brno, Ducati riders were very strong and very fast and winning all the races. And then, yeah, it was a big advantage, but they were catching me step by step, and then was important in Aragon to stop that philosophy, no? That stop that tendency, and was nice because then I was able to win and increase the advantage, but also get the confidence again. Difficult to say. Luckily, I win many times, and it's difficult to say which one is the most special. Maybe the first one in MotoGP in Austin, because always is the first one. It was my first year in MotoGP, 2013. I was very young, and I arrived in my second race in MotoGP, and I won. So it was very special. You know that I like to have the pressure. When I have the pressure, I work in a better way. So when I feel the pressure, looks like, I don't know why, but I have extra motivation and extra concentration. I mean, and this is something that I like it. But of course, sometimes in home GP or something like this, you try to forget, and the best way to forget this pressure is riding the bike. I mean, and just trust in your instinct and trust in your talent, and just keep riding and just try to find this flowing mode. To be always the guy that everybody wanna beat, that for example in some race I finish third or out of the podium, but even third, why you finish third? I mean, it's something that this kind of pressure is the most difficult to adjust or to control, because you know, you feel the pressure from the fans, especially from the press, from the journalists, and yeah, I know that each weekend is like I need to fight for the victory, because if not, the people will ask what's going on. So, but it's a good way also to understand that we are there and we have the level. Honestly speaking, I never thought about the records, and I never will think about the records, because it's something that comes natural if you work in a good way. But you cannot fix like, I want to beat this record. I mean, you need to enjoy the moment, and if you enjoy the moment, everything will arrive. But record, of course, is important, but the most important is the titles. I mean, this is the goal. Try to fight every year, every season for a new title.